We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. But tonight we kick off Week 6 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New York Giants. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And right away, whistles and a flag down. And I believe we'll start the night with a 1st and 15. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. First play, Wilson wants to throw it. Open target here, Darius Slayton. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down. You look at this Eagle defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
They spent the week in practice, and we know our rating's not that great. And we know we're facing the number 1 passing team in the league. But there are some things that we can do to give ourselves a chance in this game.
Here's Wilson. Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field. There, a 1st down.
If your sympathies lie with the defense, you understand how tough it is for linebackers to run with a guy like this. He's going to slip out of the backfield and then work in the middle of the field. And sometimes those defenders get preoccupied with other people moving, and he finds open space and makes a nice play.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Quickly into the hands of Neighbors off the RPO. 3rd and 5. Now Wilson changing the play.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw is Wilson from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. Now this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. And this guy born just across the Hudson in the Bronx, Saquon Barkley. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Dexter Lawrence finding his way through defensively for the stop. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Hurts sets up to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. Up the middle with Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. You talk about this Giant defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Giants force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Okay, partner. No surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up second down at the 34-yard line.
Hey, zero.
Now Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now it's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time.
19.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
At the 37-yard line.
15. Hey, alert. 14. Start.
Wilson. Over the middle, complete. That's right. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
15 more yards. That's another Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Wilson to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Wilson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Footing always a concern, but the extra points up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard
Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Hurts. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game. It's certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape. 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jahad Campbell in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
That's good for the Giants. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll work the middle here with Wright. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd down.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. To throw is Wilson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jahad Campbell. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. So a 2nd NFL interception for him, and he is looking the part here in year 1.
And normally, partner, you talk about cornerbacks and safeties being the ball hawk type of guys, and they always will be because they'll get more opportunities. This young man has potential to be a ball hawk from the linebacker position. I think that's why he was drafted as high as he was.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Hurts on the option right. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. See the athleticism there of Brian Burns stopping him behind the line. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
180, 180. Silver, ready?
Throwing is Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Here's Hurts to throw. That is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
Barkley is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half. There's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, whether they want to let their return guy touch it.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's across midfield. Now inside the 25. Now all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Malik Neighbors with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Giants will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Gano for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Giants 14, Eagles 7.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This taken in at the goal line. And the good kick pays off as he's only able to get this out past the 10-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to their offense.
I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Here's 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw here. On the move to his left. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. After the interception, here's Wilson. That ball caught by Slayton. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Giants will extend their lead on a final play of the half. Gano now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, obviously, Charles, it'll be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. In motion goes the tight end. From the 38, Hurts. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, then any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. They'll look to throw again. This is Smith to the ground. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Abdul Carter able to record his 5th sack of the season. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Back to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback.
Partner, you know what I'm going to say before I even say it.
Yeah, you just cannot take a sack in that spot.
You're exactly right. You can't take a sack in that spot. Potentially now a 3-point swing right there.
He's going deep for Brown. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They go play action with Wilson. Got his man in the crossing pattern. It's Slayton. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Right left, right left. Tight. Good lady. Yeah, left, left.
Wilson. Once again, he finds Slayton. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 41-yard line.
Now it's Wilson. Catch is made by Hardman. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
14.
Wilson will throw again. And his throw here is incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
Third down and 10.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Hey, zero.
Now it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
14. 36 power.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 35. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Hurts sets up to throw it. He dumps it off to Barkley. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Hurts. His throw incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, a pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was right for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. Throwing is Hurts. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
With how the coverage was positioned, up was about the only spot the quarterback had to try and deliver that pass. Just put a little too much height on it. Incomplete.
Here's Hurts to throw. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And connecting quickly with Goddard. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's 1st and goal. Back to throw again. Buying time to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know, it
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Oh, wait a minute. They declined it.
Makes no sense, right? They just gave up a big yardage play, right?
And now it's going to stand. Well,
the only thing I can think,
Someone is mad at their own defense, and they're trying to teach them a really, really crazy lesson.
He'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And they'll get this down to the 10. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, hit a zone blitz scheme. And you can draft anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Gano for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got Smith here. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Here's 1st down. They'll set up a throw. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the 1st down sack. Hurts. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And the Giants are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the 4th. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation.